Welcome to BTT Weekly. I am Archibald Ashdown, Undertaker of Legends, a haunting at Old Town haunted attraction in Old Town, Kissimmee. Come see us at Ashdown and Sons Undertakers. Death is how we make our living, and business is good.
I'm sorry. I thought that I'd gone a bit early. I will do better next time, I promise.
And the body's hanging from the roof?
Well, what? You've obviously been drinking.
Yes.
There are no bodies hanging anywhere. It's people like you that have been giving our family bad news.
I
believe you're biased.
I am rather convinced of your bad.
I invite anyone to come upstairs and see for themselves. We have nothing to hide.
Nothing to hide.
So we are here with Mr. Ashdown.
Archibald Ashdown, Undertaker at your service.
And we just got a tour of the, well, of the grounds here.
Yes.
And I have to say, I'm quite pleased with the tour.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it, yes.
And we also have Jim.
I'm Jim Shackelford, one of the co-owners of the show. And I actually have two business partners, Jay Westerman, who's not here this evening. He's out of town. And then Dan Caro.
Dan's a very nice fellow.
I heard that. I spoke with Dan at Mayhem, and he was speaking all kinds of ill things about you, Mr. Ashdown.
Oh, really?
Really?
He had nice things to say about me?
None whatsoever.
Oh.
He said rather unsavory things about the family and the business and the rumors, but I found none of the rumors to be true at all.
No? Oh, right.
Right.
Give you your payment later for
thank you.
overlooking what you saw here. Yes, we have an arrangement.
I can see that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jim, why Kissimmee? Why this particular place?
It was interesting. Jay and I actually had a production company in Dallas, and our plan had always been to open a new show in Dallas in 2013. And the former haunt that was here closed in December of this year. And Dan, who had produced the Old Town event for the last 2 years for Halloween, was called by the management of Old Town looking for someone to put a new show in here after the previous show had left. And so after negotiating back and forth, we signed a lease in February, and mid-March began work on gutting and redoing the show. And now we're moving the entire business here. We've actually merged our company with Dan's and building a home. So it's life is moving from Texas to Florida now.
Now Florida's stuck with them.
They are.
Yes.
Very much so.
We love it though. We have quickly found family and community here, so we're excited to be here.
Now, what are some of the things that you're going to be doing moving forward out of haunt season? Because right now we're in the peak of haunt season. Everybody's ready for Halloween. Everybody's looking for that haunt. What are you going to do to keep people going? Because this is going to be a year-round attraction.
It is.
What are you going to do moving forward to keep the interest?
Because we own a company that does design work for other attractions, we really open this as sort of a playground for ourselves to try out new ideas, to play with new concepts, to see how they work out. So you can look for evolving technology and evolving scare techniques and different things from us as we use this as our playground.
One moment.
Oh, sorry.
Silence! Thank you. All right, go on.
So this is our evolving playground. This is a place for us to play. We also have ghost tours opening in November.
Yes.
Do you want to tell them a bit about those?
Well, first off, while we were working on building Ashdown and Sons Undertakers, all manner of odd happenings occurred, which we had investigated, and they came up with some interesting things. Apart from that, many people don't know that Central Florida was a cow town, much like the Old West when it was founded. There were shootouts here and all kinds of nefarious things happening.
Settlers would bury loved ones, kind of
All
wherever they were
over
at
the
when they
place.
died. Yeah.
Yes. So we talk about that on the tour as well, which we are currently developing. The tour will launch in November, and what you basically do is take a guided lantern-led tour through Old Town, which eventually brings you into this building after hours. And you're giving a tour through here where we have Victorian funeral artifacts, a lot of information we give about ghosts and the local history. You may not know this, but the embalming table in our embalming scene is an actual embalming table that was used when in the
It started the night of the
1920s.
funeral and then opened in the 1920s.
It had real dead people on it. And he didn't wash it when he brought it here.
I did, and I had them open it, and I
Yes.
told them afterward.
Open the box and put it right in. Ew. Yes. So you'll see those items on the ghost tour as well. So it's something where, let's say it's February, you wake up, you decide, I wish it were Halloween. We're here. So you're able to come through, do the haunt, maybe get something to eat, do some rides, and then come back and take this ghost tour and shop in our Halloween gift shop. So basically the entire Halloween itch is scratched. Isn't that convenient?
It's convenient and it's very, very good.
Yes.
Because
I don't do good very often.
but that's one thing that you
That's
nailed.
Yeah,
one
we got
thing
it.
that I got right when it comes to good, yes.
Speaking of good, that terrible word, there is a, I guess, chapel is the best way to say it. In one of the scenes. Is there a possibility that we could see that opened for weddings with perhaps yourself officiating, Mr. Ashdown?
I'm used to burying people. I don't know if I could be wedding people. I could try. Yes.
Yeah.
I'd say yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
I would
Let's
look-
marry some people in our chapel. Why
Well,
not?
that was one thing that my wife just said. We should get divorced so we can get remarried. I said that's a terrible thing, but
I thought I sensed some tension when I met both of you. And I think that's a great idea.
Maybe you could offer.
Do that.
You could
Take
offer,
a break and then come back and renew your nuptials with us. And then it's till death till death do you part,
Do you
right?
part, yeah, right.
And then come back here and we'll bury you.
You could offer a marry and bury package.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
good
very
marketing opportunity.
You get a fist bump for that.
Hey, cool.
Nice.
So no, I've looked for information coming up. We've got a staff we're working on
Right.
putting together wedding packages because we've had some people already show interest in getting married here. So
all right. And as I understood it, as we were talking before, you had some questions for me or us.
Oh, yeah, I'll ask you some questions. What is your name, please?
Eric
And your last name?
Yates.
Yates. Very good. And will you be doing burial or cremation?
Cremation.
Cremation. Are you certain?
Yes.
Yeah, look at that face. Let's do cremation. We don't want to do open casket. Very nice. We'll be writing your own epitaph.
No, I was going to leave that either for my wife, my children, or yourself.
All right. Charge extra. You want embellishment?
Yes.
All right.
He's very good at that.
Play it up big. Yes.
You kind of have to.
Ladies' man, street fighter, that sort of thing.
That works.
All right,
that works.
nice. Very good. Are there any flowers you're allergic to? It doesn't
Probably
matter.
quite a few. Yeah, it will
you won't
matter.
be breathing at all, so that's fine. So any flowers, very good. All right, and we'll just bill her.
Sounds good.
Yeah. She's
how
up for it.
excited she is
She's
about it?
excited about it. She'll have
Now,
all that
I want
insurance
to point
money.
out to you, and I know the people at home couldn't see this, but she did not smile one bit when you talked about renewing your vows here, but as soon as I mentioned the bill for your funeral, a grin ear to ear.
Ear to ear.
I would sleep with one eye open if I were you.
I always do in one arm around her.
Oh, very
to
good.
keep her from moving.
Headlock.
Headlock.
Yes. Sleeper hold, which is appropriate at night. You can't be incriminated for that.
Absolutely.
All right, glad I could help. Maybe we should add marriage counseling.
You have the office.
And it's quite a lovely office. I mean, we'll go back to that real quick. There's actual pictures of actual dead people.
There's post-mortem pictures all throughout the haunt, and it's
Right.
and there's also Victorian funeral artifacts too that we don't really draw attention to when you're coming through the haunt. But when we do the ghost tours, we'll stop in here and we'll take our time and we'll show you everything and talk about everything in great detail. So honestly, even though you may have come through the haunted house, you didn't get the entire picture, and we'll unfold the rest during the ghost tours.
Very good.
Yes.
Do we have anything else? All right, everybody, and Mr. Ashdown has put me to work. I guess that's going to about wrap it up because I don't think you really want to see what's coming up next. Be sure that you check in every day. Oh Lord, here we go.
I see you doing a lot of talking. I don't see very much scrubbing going on.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so clean this entire. Oh, you're touching that with your hands, are you? Yeah, you're.
Was I not supposed to?
No, you're going to want a Purell for sure. Just really
Okay.
just scour. In fact, boil them.
All
Boil
right.
them. Yeah.
Boil my hands.
Boil your hands.
Okay.
Right. Yes.
Well, make sure that you. I forgot what we. I'm so.
You're really unnerved, aren't
I
you?
am. I'm sweating here.
Do you want me to talk you through this?
Yeah.
All right. Look over there.
Okay.
All right. So now you're closing out the show.
We're closing out the show.
So just
So just do it.
tell them thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us
And name the show.
on BTT Weekly.
Yes.
Make
Say your
sure
name.
you check out next week where we will be somewhere else. I can't guarantee that I will be here.
He may not survive the night. No, not at all.
Facebook, the Book of Face.
Book of Faces.
Book of Faces,
Yes.
absolutely. At Facebook.com/BehindThrills, Twitter.com/BehindThrills, and make sure you check us out daily for all kinds of updates at BehindTheThrills.com. And that's going to do it. Thanks so much for joining us, and thank you, Mr. Ashton.
Oh, you're very welcome. You did great. Let's have you fitted for a coffin. Come on.
Thank you.
This way.